Hi, Steve here for Perillo Tours.
And I'm Kathy McCabe of the travel newsletter Dream of Italy.
We're here together to give you 10 tips to plan your own custom vacation to Italy. Perhaps you've already taken one of Perillo's escorted tours and want to do your own thing. Or, of course, our sister company, ItalyVacations.com, can help you plan it.
All right, let's get started with tip number 1. Buy your plane tickets now. There's limited capacity for nonstop flights between the U.S. and Italy, especially during the summer. So don't hesitate to book your tickets just as soon as you know you're going.
Ready? Tip number 2. Remember that September is now high season. Many people avoid visiting Italy in the height of the summer, and they plan their trips for September. That's fine. This is a wonderful time to visit, but everyone has the same idea. So book well ahead of time.
I'm up with tip number 3, except that you just can't see everything. I've been to Italy 30 times or so, and I still feel like I've only scratched the surface. Whether it's your first trip or even your 14th, just pick two or three places you really want to visit and concentrate on them.
Tip number 4, spend 2 or 3 nights minimum in each destination. You don't want to change hotels too often. You don't want your Italian vacation to be all stressed out. You want it to be relaxing, right? Make a minimum of 2 nights in each destination, except for your arrival night, because you're traveling with something called jet lag.
Is that an uninvited guest?
That's something you have to buy a ticket for. 3 nights for the first night when you arrive.
Good tip. Tip number 5. Pre-book, but don't go crazy. If you know you want to take trains on certain days or get a guide in Rome or Venice, definitely book ahead with ItalyVacations.com. But you're in Italy. You have to leave some time for spontaneity and don't overplan.
Tip number 6, get a tour guide. It's hard to appreciate the history of Italy's ancient ruins and monuments without the help of a tour guide. So do yourself a favor and hire a guide to show you around. You can join an organized walking tour or get a private guide.
Now, tip number 7, interact with the locals. Italians love visitors, so be sure to learn some Italian words. It's not very hard. Before you go, they will appreciate you even trying to speak the language. And consider participating in something like Home Food. It's a program that matches visitors with English-speaking Italians for meals and discussion in private homes. You can get more information at homefood.it.
Neat. Tip number 8, don't underestimate travel and recovery time. It can take at least several hours to get from one city to another by bus or train, and then to check into your hotel. This is time you won't have to tour, so take it into account when planning ahead.
Now we have tip number 9. I recommend you plan your trip around special events. Italians love to celebrate anything and everything. Patron saints, music, sports. In the summer, there's a festival in each town every day, basically. So you can plan around them. I recommend the Opera Festival, which takes place in Verona's Arena. It's really, really cool.
And tip number 10, do not worry about getting lost. It's going to be inevitable that you get lost. You'll get lost in Italy, whether it's in a neighborhood in Rome or in a Tuscan quiet road. Embrace it. There might be a stunning ruin or a hidden courtyard just around the corner.
And those, my friends, are our 10 best tips for planning a custom vacation in Italy.
Remember to visit ItalyVacations.com for help in planning your trip. Kathy?
Buon viaggio!
Buon viaggio a tutti!